All right, so let's look at this content tool called MarketMuse. All right, so if you are a writer and you need some help with ranking your client's post, MarketMuse uses AI to look at your writing and helps you find those features to help you rank your topic. So it says here, once you get into MarketMuse, there are lots of different features, but the best one for writers is optimize, right? Because you want your post to be best for ranking, especially for your clients, right? So what it does is a little snapshot here. It says you enter your topic. You have to enter either your topic or your keyword, and then you can enter the published post if it's already published, or just your draft. You can copy and paste that. And then it says here that MarketMuse will get your content, will identify relevant language, and grade it against your competition, right? So if you're writing a post for your client on a certain topic, it's going to look at the high ranking posts that are already ranking for that topic, give you their keywords, and pit it against your content. If it's already written, it will show, well, you've included these keywords, but you didn't include these 10 other sub keywords. So that tells you you should add those. As well, it will give you a content score. It'll give you the average of what is on already searchable on Google, what those content scores are. So it gives you that aggregate number and what yours is and how you can shoot for that. And then it gives you the average, your word count, and then the average word count that's already for those posts that are ranking in Google. So if most of those posts on page 1 are 1,000 words, then and your post is only 800, it's going to tell you to, rank up to 1,200 words or whatever. So, all right, so let's look at a blog post over at freelancerfaqs.com is my contributor blog. And what we can do is we can look at a post to see about it. Okay, so over here we can find something. So let's look at this post. I specifically wanted to target copywriting examples in this post. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put it in the URL here, and I'm going to use my topic or the keyword as copywriting examples. Now it's going to run or fetch this post. It's going to analyze it. It's going to find that natural language. It's going to pit it against a competition, and it's going to give me some help. This is going to cut your time as a freelance writer, finding those keywords, finding the word count that it needs, the relevant topics that you need to write about. All right, this is going to save you a lot of time. All right, after a bit of time, it now gives me the results of this blog post. I like to look at the content score here. I'm at 32 out of 35. The target, it wants me to be at 35, but 32 is excellent for this post. The word count is only 1,400 words. They want me to target at least 3,700 words for me to rank for that keyword. So that's something for me to consider to add more. Over here, it's telling me my keywords and how it's just distributed throughout my content. How many times have I mentioned those keywords? The suggested are what the top ranking posts are already have in their blog posts that are already ranking for that keyword. It's a good idea to add those keywords. Again, this cuts the time. Instead of spending a half an hour finding all those other keywords you can add to your client pieces, MarketMuse just gives them to you like this. So I can see that I don't include copywriting portfolio at all in this content. I don't include homepage copy here, Facebook ads, content marketing. Let's see what else. Compelling copy. That's an easy keyword that I can add into my post since I'm talking about copywriting and the writing part of copywriting. Lots about samples and portfolio that I don't even include. A general keyword of great copywriting. Lots of different ideas that I can go and pump into. All right, so freelance copywriter here, I can easily add that. So in your post, this is editable. So you can go in here as a new, right here, freelance copywriter, boom. And it updates it live right here. So you can already see, well, I've already have what the competition has. So I'm good for that one, right? So I can go and add every one of these that are mentioned. I usually don't. I mean, I don't want my post to be stuffed with that. But let's say I want to add more to my post. Obviously, it's only 1,400 words. It needs to be a bit longer. I'd be happy if it was closer to 2,000 words. Maybe 1,800 words would be nice. So what you can do is add questions into your content to make sure that you're answering those questions. And instead of going to Answer the Public, BuzzSumo, looking on Google to see what the questions are on Google, what people ask questions, you can do this all in MarketMuse. So right here is the questions tab. So again, the topic is copywriting examples. So I'm going to type in copywriting examples. It's going to run and give me the questions for that topic. All right. And once it's done, it's running. It gives me a whole list of questions that are relevant right now. Now, what's great with MarketMuse is that it uses live searches. So these aren't past searches over the month or two. These are live. This is what's happening right now. And so I can look at this and I can either write this question out as a subtopic in my content. Maybe I'll have an FAQ section and write, 5 questions and answer them in depth. Or I might just look and see, have I answered these questions in my content? Because Google doesn't need to have these exact words, this exact question in your content. If it answers that question, then it will serve up that post for your client in Google. So what are copywriting examples for copywriting services? Well, my whole content is about that. So hopefully I answered that question. What is a catchy headline and how to write it? That's not really relevant to my content. What makes this packaging copy successful? I could talk about packaging your services as a copywriter. That could answer this question. Which of these copywriting examples is your favorite? I could mention in the content, I probably have mentioned that one of the copywriting examples that I share in there is probably one of my favorite services as a copywriter. All right, so as you can see, it just gives you tons of ideas as well. If you're stuck with writing that piece for your client, this will help you out as well. So you can go back and you can optimize your content with these questions in here. All right, so that's how I use MarketMuse. Of course, there are lots of other features here as well. You can connect your own site to it, and MarketMuse will look over your own content and help you find clusters in your content to help you be the thought leader in your niche. If we go to compete, it says compare your competitor's topic distribution to craft expert level content. Again, this is for your clients, but this can also help you with finding topic ideas. Is this a good topic for your client, right? So it's going to just give you a different look about this one keyword, this one topic idea on Google. Who are the thought leaders in this niche topic, right? So it'll tell you right here, and the distribution for these keywords, right? Green usually means it says 3 to 10. Blue is higher, right? So just because you have 10 instances of one keyword doesn't make it a better post, right? Google is smarter than that. But it looks like HubSpot is ranking number 1 here, right? So, and their content score is 32. If you remember, my content score was, 32? It was 33 actually, right here. Since I added that one keyword, it upped me to 33. So you can see that if this was for a client piece, then this would be relevant. I would definitely add some more to this client piece if the client gave me that option to increase the word count for this piece. But that's something that I could go back to my client and say, look, I'm using the AI tool MarketMuse, and it's telling me based on the competition that my word count needs to be more than what you've given me for this piece of content in this keyword. If that's the case, I'd like to make this a 2,000 word blog post at this rate, kind of thing, right? So there you go. That's how you use MarketMuse for your freelance writing clients, and you can even use it for your own blog.